Hello, from the outback of Canada. Boy, I've been feeling a little bit unmotivated lately, but we decided to change that today. And so far, things have been looking up. Found a new spot out here. You know, I like to find my off-piste spots in the city, and this is a nice one. It's close. I can see lots of animals with bedding down everywhere. I can tell by the little pellets. I've got myself an IKEA tree over here with my gear on it. If the wind dies down, we'll probably shoot some drone. I've been shooting a lot of drone, but I shot a couple hours worth of video the other day, and I only ended up posting like a 3-minute video. I just haven't felt very creative, you know what I'm saying? Why am I telling you this? Because sometimes it feels that your passion's dying, but just give it a few minutes to wake up again. You know what I'm saying? You get tired, right? People get tired. And with lots of things in life, you don't always feel like you're making progress. Whatever that is what you shouldn't be thinking about. Should be the opposite of that. I suppose. Yeah, but we're out making another video and the sunshine feels nice on the skin, and it's nice. I hope you get outside today too. Makes a big difference getting out for a little walk. Walk it off, as they say. I changed it up with the hanger situation. I moved the big bag up a little bit higher for access to agua. And I bet you this little tree hasn't been this used and abused in a real long time. You're welcome. You're welcome, little tree. Even the smallest of trees, the smallest, that's a new word, the smallest. The smallest of trees is useful. Look at that little dude. If that was at IKEA, you would pay like €300 for that, no problem. No problem, my friends. That's these type of places that you don't want to walk out onto, my friends. You know why? Because this type of rock, with pine cones and the shale in that, there's not much soil. Easy to slip off the cliff over here. So at my age, I don't bother anymore. I know you could grab your little hands there and delicately go across, but we've all tripped in the silliest of places before. And here, it would have a consequence right here. If you didn't crack your head on the rocks down below and end it quickly, you'd most likely have something broken or punctured. I'm not really in the mood for that, right? You know, as you get older, you're just not in the mood for those things anymore. I don't know what's going on, you know? Nice. I suppose I could launch off that rock, make this my home base. See that wind, see? The bagometer on the tree. The black bag, the small bag, the 2-kilo bag, look at it swing, and then you got the 5-kilo bag. You know? That's how the pioneers did it. Fly or not to fly. We're closely watching the Posey wind meter, and it's not looking very promising. What do you think, Posey? Should we fly? With extreme caution, you say? Huh. Bags are still swinging over there. Let's survey the area here for pumas. I did see a deer over here already bedded down, so my secret spot is secret so far to me and the deer. Oh, watch out, it's an eye poker, that one. Go this way. Nice little spot here. Very nice. Windy. Not only do I not want to lose my hat, I don't want to lose my drone, right? It's like, it's hard enough seeing it where you're going and trying to get back. And then you got unpredictable wind currents and trees. I know I'm belly aching, but it's still new, right? It's still new. And I don't have unlimited funds. Look at that down there. Isn't that lovely? It is Saturday. Didn't go to the farmer's market this morning. Wasn't feeling it. I like my solitude best, I think. I hope you guys do too, because I'll bring you along on lots of solitude adventures if that's what you want. Please let me know. We can have a little talk along the way, right? Nice. Well, it just seems to be getting worse and worse. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the drone up here. Maybe we'll have to keep walking. I like the wind. Just makes the drone a little bit unpredictable. I told you I shot a whole bunch of footage yesterday, right? The day before, I just couldn't bring myself to the edit, you know what I'm saying? I think we're okay now, but I think we're okay now. Yeah, so I don't know really what happens when a drone, if it got blasted by a really big wind and it almost flipped it over, is it going to have a hard time recovering from that? I understand the idea of not flying near something it can hit, but is it going to throw it off that much where it can't recover? As long as it doesn't hit something solid, I don't see what the problem of trying it in the wind. As long as it can make it back home to you without running out of battery. Well, I think we're going to probably pack up until we got better conditions. This is such a nice spot, but I hate leaving it. I really do. It's just too windy. It's too windy, I just can't. Yeah, it's sort of an animal trail I was following here. It's kind of off piste day now. It's kind of faded out on me. But I had this big idea I was going to pack those rings around with me and hang them somewhere too, right? Look at this tree's got potential, right? And it's out of the way enough where a guy could leave a set hanging in a tree here for your outdoor working out facilities, maybe. Huh, interesting. Just when I was thinking of it too, it always seems to happen that way, right? Isn't that weird? It is weird. It's weird, you know, when you follow just the natural lay of the land, lots of animal tracks and activity, right? Oh, we're climbing now. Start recording. Oh, I already did that. It's a little bit taxing. I was just thinking about where I tend to walk. I try and keep my heels down, climbing the steep hills. Seems to be less fatiguing once you get onto it than standing up on your toes, right? I thought I saw a marmot up here, or something to that, about that size. Oh, hold on a second. We'll see if we can find them. Well, there we go. Now we transferred over to the other peak. We were way over here past that dead tree on the other peak over there is where we were sitting under those trees. Way over there. Way over there, and now we're here. I remember that tree that's got the top knobbed off it, right? Top knobblered. Was over there. A little higher elevation here, but still haven't seen anybody in this off-piste area. It's very nice. Very, very nice. If you're feeling blue and you don't know what to do, go off piste. Sounds like a song. Well, we decided to mosey a little bit home. We're on the trail called the Power Line. As you can tell, you can see the power lines. And it's windy. I was thinking, you know, I haven't rode my bicycle in a long time. Well, since the last time I rode it. But maybe go for a bicycle ride, work our way back home, and see what we can trouble we can get up to on the bicycle ride. How would that be? Eh? Maybe we'll see you on the bicycle on the next clip, or maybe you'll get another clip or two. You'll have to watch to find out, won't you? Nom nom. You know what you get a banana so perfect? It's organic just by accident. Or just a hint of green stripe on part of the peel. And they're just perfectly firm, but not starchy. It's not like me. I just bought these bananas and I've ate 3 large bananas already. Got home on one after my little walk. Sometimes I hate bananas, but man, these are good bananas. I went for a little bit of a bike ride. It was still windy. Didn't film anything. And these bananas got me feeling good, man. Most likely seeing the next one, but who knows? Oh, how'd they get turned? Fresh strawberries. A bit tart. Grown in Canada. Indoors. Indoors. Yum yum. Yum. You know when you got a good grocer, you rarely ever get a bad berry, do you? They gotta go through the stuff, right? It's good stuff, man.